Good morning, children. Art is a form of expression through which we pass on many things like our culture, language, our thought, and how we live. Art can be in the form of a painting, sketching, sculpture, huge monuments and structures. The paintings on the wall of the caves gives us a clue of how the ancient people lived and what were their culture. The huge pyramid of Giza explains the custom and tradition of Egypt. The tools, containers, bricks, jewelry, and coins of Harappa or Indus Valley civilization gives a brief idea of their living style and culture. So, you see, children, human beings have been using various creative things since the ancient times. So, children, based on the same concept of how man evolved in creating stuff which can be useful as well as expressive in terms of their culture, today we are going to study chapter 19 Things We Make. In this chapter, we all will understand different types of art and crafts of our country, importance of these things in our life. So children, let's start. Early humans who lived thousands of years ago hunted animals and gathered plants for food. Slowly, they learned to grow food by farming. This led them to lead a settled life. They learned cattle grazing, milking the animals, etc. With the discovery of fire, early man was able to invent and make a number of things. Next is try this. What is the name of India's first civilization? So, children, Indus Valley Civilization is the first civilization of India. It is known so because it developed on the bank of Indus River. Now, children, you will ask me what is civilization? Civilization is a society or a group of people living together. They have their own cities, they have their own culture and traditions to follow. Our next topic is clay and pots. The early man needed containers to keep the grain he had grown. They started making containers such as straw baskets. They would then cover them with mud and clay. He even used shells of fruits like coconut. But these containers were not strong. After the discovery of fire, he learned to bake these clay pots and make them stronger. He was able to make all kinds of pots. So, children, as we all know, necessity is the mother of invention. So, early man also needed containers to store grains, which he grew by farming. So, first he made straw baskets and later he learned to make strong clay pots by baking them. Our next topic is potter's wheel. With the discovery of the wheel, a potter's wheel proved to be very useful. You have already learnt earlier how the wheel was invented. The potter's wheel helped him to make pots faster and in many different shapes. These clay pots are now called earthenware. Today, we use lovely colorful glazed pots as vases, teapots, teacups, and money boxes. They are made in different colors like blue, black, etc. We also get beautiful jewelry known as terracotta jewelry from clay. So, children, earthenware is a pottery of baked or hardened clay. There are several earthenware materials which are available in the market, like vessels to store water, dishes and pans for cooking, baking, and serving, planters for growing plants, and we have jewelry which is made up of clay, and this jewelry is called as terracotta jewelry. Next is try this. Name two places famous for pottery. So, children, in India, Khurja in Bulandshahr, Uttar Pradesh, and Alwar and Mulila in Rajasthan are famous for their distinctive pottery. Next is decorating the surroundings. Since early times, man has kept his surroundings clean and decorated them in his own way. The early man made paintings on his cave walls. Later, he decorated his walls with pieces of mirrors cut into geometrical shapes and arranged them in patterns outlined with white lines. This art is called Lipan. Next is try this. Can you tell that what was used by kings in place of mirrors? Children, in olden days, before the discovery of mirrors, the kings used polished bronze which was shaped into a flat round disc as the mirrors. Here you can see the picture. Let's move on. Madhubani and Varli art forms have become very famous. We also have Gond art, a tribal art developed by the Gonds of cultural India, Kalamkari art, etc. If you visit any house in southern India, you will find beautiful rangolis made outside their homes. It is both an auspicious and a preliminary necessity in any religious ritual. We also decorate our doors with mango leaves, and this is called a toran. On special occasions, we put torans made of beads, mirrors, colorful cloth, etc. at the entrance of our houses. Next is try this. Where are Madhubani and Varli arts practiced? Children, Madhubani or Mithila painting is a folk art of the Mithila region, which includes the north of Bihar. Madhubani paintings were traditionally done by women on the walls, floors of their homes to celebrate occasions such as a religious festival, birth, or marriages. Varli is one of the oldest forms of Indian folk art and it has its origin in the Varli region of Maharashtra. Children, Gond art is a form of painting from folk and tribal art that is practiced by one of the largest tribes in India, the Gonds, who are predominantly found in Madhya Pradesh but also can be found in pockets of Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha. Kalamkari is a type of hand painted or block printed cotton textile. In India, Kalamkari art can be found in Andhra Pradesh. Activity 1. Draw a colorful rangoli. So, children, with the help of your parents, you can try making beautiful rangolis using colorful powders. You can make rangolis as per your own imagination. Here I am providing you two easy and simple rangolis which you can try. So, children, in this way the reading and explanation of this chapter is done. Before we move on to the book exercises, I request you all to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you so much, children. Let's move on to our book exercises. Question number A. Fill in the blanks using correct options. So, children, here for each question, 3 options are given. We have to tick the correct option and write the same in the blank. Question number 1. Jewelry made of clay is called dash jewelry. Pots, terracotta or Varli. Children, jewelry made of clay is called as terracotta jewelry. Question number 2. A dash helped early man to make better pots. Tailor's wheel, potter's wheel or carpenter's wheel. So here the answer will be a potter's wheel. A potter's wheel helped early man to make better pots. Question number 3. Our railway station tea is sold in a dash. Kulhad, saucer or plate. So children, if you will visit a railway station, you will always get tea in a kullad. Kullad is a small cup which is made up of terracotta. Question number B. Give one word answers. First, the other name of clay pots. So it is earthenware. Question number 2. The art of making colorful patterns with dry powders. It is rangoli. Question number 3. People use these leaves to decorate the entrance of the houses. So which leaves are used to decorate the entrance of the houses? Mango leaves. Question number 4. These are made outside the houses in southern India. So it is rangoli. Question number 5. Early man needed this to keep the grains he had grown. So he needed containers to keep the grains which he had grown. Question number C. What color do we get from these natural things? First is color from turmeric. So we all know turmeric or haldi powder gives us yellow color. Second, color from mehndi leaves. So from mehndi leaves we get red or maroon color. Third, dried marigold flowers. So from dried marigold flowers we get brown color. Question number D. Give short answers to the following questions. Question number 1. What did the early man use pots for? Answer. Early man used pots for storing the grains he had grown. Question number 2. How did early man decorate his caves? Answer. Early man decorated his caves with paintings made on the walls. Question number 3. What is used in making lipan? Answer. Lipan art is a mud and mirror artwork from the state of Gujarat. It is mostly done by the village ladies to decorate their walls using pieces of mirrors which are cut into geometrical shapes, arranged in patterns, and outlined with white lines. Question number E. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. How do people in South India decorate their houses during festivals? Answer. The people of South India decorate their houses with beautiful rangolis and torans made of beads, mirrors, colorful cloth, etc. at the entrance of their houses. Question number 2. Where do we find Madhubani and Varli forms of art in India? Answer. Madhubani painting originated from Madhubani district of the Mithila region of Bihar, whereas Varli art is a style of tribal art mostly created by the tribal people from the state of Maharashtra. Next is HOTS. Question. What type of clay is used by the potter to make pots? Find out different items made by potters. Answer. The potter uses following clay to make pots. A. Stoneware clay is typically used for pottery with practical uses like plates, bowls, and vases. B. Kaolin clay, also called white clay, is used to make porcelain. It goes by many other names as we include china clay and white cosmetic clay. The different items made by potter are pots, vases, teapots, teacups, money boxes, etc. Next is life skills. The art of pottery is slowly dying. People are no longer interested in buying earthen lamps. How can we help this art to survive? Children, for generations, Indian homes were lit up by diyas or traditional earthen lamps during Diwali. But now, people are preferring cheaper Chinese electrical lightings or more pricey products which are available in shopping malls, and so gradually destroying the livelihood of these potters. So, children, as the saying goes, the charity always begins at home. So, first we have to again start using these earthen materials, and on the same hand, we have to encourage our friends also to buy and use them. Next is activity. Buy small diyas, paint them and decorate them with sequins, mirrors, etc. Use them as Diwali gifts. So, children, use your creative mind and beautify these diyas, which can be a perfect gift during Diwali. So, children, in this way, this chapter is complete. If this video was helpful to you in any sense, then do give me a thumbs up. In case you still have any doubt or query related to any topic in the chapter, please write the same in the comment section. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. All the best, children.